Hello, everyone. Welcome today to our webinar, which will be today about student finance and scholarship opportunities. So now we'll be waiting for almost like 3 minutes, so the others will be able to join us. So I hope that everyone can hear me now and can see my screen. Hello, Jules. Hello, how are you today? So before we start, so I'm going to just explain to you how we are going to go with this webinar. So first of all, I'm going to present my presentation today, which will be about student finance and scholarship opportunities. And if you have any questions regarding about admission or anything related with our university, you can mention, you can ask it in the question and answer area. Our team will be able to help you with that. And all the questions regarding the scholarship opportunities and student financing. So I will be answering them at the end of the webinar. So the webinar will be almost 1 hour. I will be explaining the all scholarship opportunities regarding the spring semester and fall semester, upcoming semester, which we will be able to know more about our opportunities we are offering to our international students. Yes, so now almost 3 yes, finished. Yes, hello everyone. My name is Abdulrahman Abujmeh. I am the director of international office, and at the same time, I am a scholarship committee member. So during my experience with the scholarship committee, I wanted to make it easy for you guys to be able to know how our scholarships works, how can you apply for that, and what are the opportunities we are offering. Uh, before enrolling or after enrolling, both the opportunities will be talking about them today. So in the beginning, I want to mention for you what we're talking about today, the contents. So the scholarship today will be mainly for scholarship opportunities for prospective students before enrolling, and the scholarship opportunities and support programs for current students after enrolling. So we mentioned here that we want to mention actually that we have scholarship opportunities before and after, so that you know that even if you will not be able later on to sponsor yourself or finance yourself, or at the same time you want to save money, so we would be able to do that actually, since we are offering plenty of scholarship opportunities. So they will be talking about regarding the prospective students. So the first time they will enroll, and we have international student scholarship, transfer student scholarship, sibling scholarship, outstanding student scholarship, SET scholarship, and as well we have some other scholarship regarding the international examinations. We will be later sharing it with you guys via email once it will get approved by our Board of Trustees. And our main scholarship program, which is Tomorrow's Leader Scholarship, which is actually enrolling really outstanding students every fall semester. So Tomorrow's Leader Scholarship is only available for the fall semester. Regarding the scholarship opportunities and support programs for the current students. So after you enroll, you don't have to worry. For example, if, for example, let's say your aim was from the beginning to join with 100% scholarship, still it will be possible even after enrolling if you will not be able to get the 100% scholarship at the beginning of enrollment. So the programs are as follows: academic achievement scholarships for the current students and provisional registration, which is actually helping the students to continue studies after enrolling, in case that they will not be able to do the payments on time. So we start first of all for the prospective students. Our university offering scholarships for international students with a fixed scholarship in the beginning. So all the students who will be enrolled will be able to get 50% scholarship for the graduate programs, and will be able to get up to 70% scholarship according to their profile and from where they came. It's about like the process we follow here. So it doesn't mean that this is the full scholarship you're able to get 70%, but this is about this program, this scholarship opportunity, international student scholarship. Students can be able to get up to 70% scholarship. So later we will be to talk about the other opportunities which you can add on this scholarship. So this is actually the base scholarship we are offering to all students. All our students are being offered at least 50% for the graduate level and at least 60% for the undergraduate level. For all our transfer students, whether it's horizontal or vertical transfers from associate degree, all the students who will be transferring to our university from other universities or colleges will be able to earn 75% scholarship. So as you mentioned that before, that international student scholarship was 50% for the graduate and at least 60% for the undergraduate. Here, for all the transfer students, will be applying for the transfer student with the status of that studentship, will be able to get the 75% scholarship if they achieve actually the conditions which are requested and required by our board. So it means that they have to study at least one year in their university, and then they can do the transfer to us. So they will be able to take into consideration the courses they studied over there. Yes, so yes, so we have as well the sibling scholarships. It's about actually, since we have too many students here and they are actually bringing their own brothers and sisters and their families here. So our Board of Trustees decided to offer this scholarship to our students. And this actually is in order to support the families. So in case of there are two brothers or any two siblings, or even more, they would like to study at our university, they will be able to get a special discount offered only to them, since the students here are actually siblings. So in case that two brothers or two siblings in general, let's say, they will be able to get each of them 10% discount in addition to the scholarship they have. It doesn't matter which scholarship the amount they have before. For example, the first sibling joined university this year, the second sibling join the university in the following year. So it doesn't matter what was what is the scholarship rate, it will be added to both of them, 10% discount. And if there are more than 3 siblings registered at the same time, so they will be able to get the 15% scholarship. And the period of this one, which allowed for them is actually for the whole program. So it will be supporting the students to the whole program till they graduate. So the same thing actually, which we talk about the transfer student scholarship, it's not 1 semester, it's the full program scholarship. And for the international student scholarship as well, will be supporting them during the whole period. Then we come now to the outstanding student scholarship. So this is actually one of the really competitive and motivation. Really, it's about this scholarship. So we are actually motivating all the students and suggesting for them this scholarship because it's about we welcome outstanding students at our university. At the same time, we want to give them the value that in order that to get a higher scholarship and higher discount from their own grades they get in their high school. So in the beginning, we add 10% scholarship for students who have at least 85% from the overall high school grade or the local examination. Like, for example, in Africa, we have West African, we have WAEC or NICO or the baccalaureate or any local examination they have in their own country. So if they get the 85% or equivalent, so since some countries, they are not using the 100 scale, they use the alphabetic scale. So what is equivalent to that, they're able to get the 10% scholarship. Or in case that they have done like the GCE or the Cambridge ones, so like international baccalaureate, some other like this international examination. So if they get the 80% from that one of the conditions actually we are looking for, if one of them is okay, they will be able to get the 10% scholarship. And if you get more than 90% the high school or the local examination, you're able to get 20% scholarship. And if you get 85 and above in international examination, you'll be able to get 20% scholarship, which will be added to the international student scholarship, which we talked in the beginning about. So this is actually just additional scholarships. We talked in the beginning about international student scholarship, which is the base scholarship you collect. After that, you'll be able to get 1 scholarship from those ones. So the highest one will be actually considered later. So in the benefit of the students. And we have the SAT scholarship now. So the SAT scholarship is actually as well for the full program. If the student was able to get between 1,161 and 1,240, they will be able to get 5% additional scholarship. And the same thing for the other, intervals, 1,241 between that 1,350 will get 10% additional scholarship. 1351 and 1530, between them, they will be able to get 20% additional scholarship. And between 1531 and 1600, they will be able to get additional 40% scholarship, which means actually the student will be able to get those ones. So by the way, we use this one only for the undergraduate levels. Unfortunately, we will not be able to use them for the master degree graduate levels because it's actually entrance exam for our students who will be able to join the undergraduate level. So students, which I mentioned before, if they were able to get 60%, so actually the minimum which we offer now, usually 60% usually we offer for the international student scholarship, and they will be getting from here, for example, 40%, they will be able to get in total 100% scholarship, or 90, or 80, or 75. So for us here, we have, actually, this is the core scholarship we have, which was started in 2020, and it showed really good success. Many students join our university. Every year we offer 20 full scholarships. So many outstanding students join our university, and the program is Tomorrow's Leader Scholarship. From its title, actually, we are trying to build a better future for them. So it doesn't matter whether it's finance or academic. Actually, we look after leaders. So from its name, we look after leaders. It's not about the only condition about the grade or the finance. It's about the students, how they're gonna convince us that they will be one of the leaders in the future. So the students, in order to get this scholarship, they have to apply. So the conditions, actually, they have to have the conditional acceptance letter, which means that the first acceptance letter you get after you get admitted. And for any study program we have, and as well we have some conditions. I will be talking about them after that. So here, brief description about this scholarship. Application deadline for this scholarship will be August 31, 2023. As I mentioned before, this is only every fall semester. We are offering the scholarship for the students to apply. So guys, you still have time until August 31 if you would like to apply for this scholarship. It actually support undergraduate and postgraduate programs, both of them. So they will be able to, both of them, they will be able to get benefit from that. And the awards actually are 100% scholarship. Unfortunately, now we are not able to include the accommodation with that, or the stipends or tickets. For now, only the available scholarship now for this academic year, upcoming academic year 2023, 2024, will be only regarding the scholarships. Once we'll be moving to our campus, we'll be adding the accommodation one with our dormitories. So number of awards are 20 full scholarships, and there are no any conditions regarding nationality. All international students can apply for this scholarship. The eligibility for that, we actually, as international student, as I mentioned before, to have an unconditional letter and to be classed as an international student tuition fee purposes. So all the students are obliged to apply from our website over there and get the conditional acceptance letter, the first letter you get after the admission committee check your documents. And if you are eligible for that, you will be able to get the conditional acceptance letter to be able to join the university. So in order to be applying for this scholarship, you have to get the conditional acceptance letter. Application steps, actually, there are two ways for students to apply for this scholarship. The first way, actually, as I mentioned before, that you should apply for the admission. This is a common step, and filling the scholarship form. So filling the scholarship form can be done in two different ways. Through our application tracking system, first of all, students will be able to, after they get the conditional acceptance letter, will be able to see an option there, Tomorrow's Leader Scholarship application, in their application tracking system. So they're able to fill it over there. And this application will be composed of many sections over there. You'll be able to write some essays. So as I mentioned before, this scholarship is competitive. So we want to understand what are your actual dreams, what are you thinking to do in the future, what you want to be, what you want to change in your society, what you are thinking, okay, that things should be changed in you, and how can you affect future, okay, and how can you improve your country? Because we believe that all the students and all the citizens of the world, they have to work for their own country and to help their own country be great. So this scholarship has been founded only for this reason, and the essays, how much the strong is the essay, how much is persuasive is the essay, is you'll be able to put yourself in the first 20 winners list. So this is actually our main point of getting the student at the same time. From this application, there is another way to apply for the scholarship. If the students will not be able to, for example, to apply or to write the essays online, there is a PDF format application form. You can be able to download from our website in the scholarship opportunities section. You're able to download from there and fill it and submit it to our scholarship committee, which is at scholarship@cw.edu.tr. So you'll be able to see the steps in details to in our website later. So here the students will be able to finish one scholarship at the same time. So this is what I'm mentioning about the all scholarships, except this TLS and scholarship and the international scholarship. So before I go to the section of the current students scholarships, well, I want to if you have any questions before we go that regarding the prospective student scholarship. So maybe since there are no really questions I want to know about. So I mentioned before regarding Abu Bakr Mansari. So I mentioned before about that scholarship for the SAT scholarship between 1531 and 1600 is SAT. Okay, student aptitude test. It is an American test. Student actually does that to be enrolled to the university, and we are accepting this international examination. At the same time, we are test center for SAT. So maybe our team as well has responded to you already, but I will be checking now as well your messages regarding the prospective student scholarship before we move to the current student scholarship. So transfer scholarship, is it mandatory to submit a transcript which has CGPA? Yes, because we are taking into consideration the passing grade in your own institution. And we are checking according to our scale. And we compare them and we make the transfer according to that. So how much you get from there is not a big deal actually there. And because we only, if you have at least 1 year, you pass some courses over there, so we will be able to count you as a transfer student. So that we have no actually requirements if you get above 2, below 2, or above like that, because this scholarship has been issued only to support students to be able to transfer to our university and actually to be graduating from our university. So this is actually supportive scholarship. We have no specific actually grade, required grade. So what do you look at when giving scholarships? So apart from the Tomorrow's Leader scholarship, there are actually the conditions are very clear. If you achieve that conditions and you'll be able to have them, then you'll be able to get them. So there are it's not competitive at all. There is no limited number of scholarships in the previous ones. Only the Tomorrow's Leader Scholarship has limited number of scholarship because it's full scholarships. So away from that, what we look, I mentioned the TLS, that students had to write essays and submit some certificates, for example, and what they have done in their lives to show that they are actually one of the leaders that will be winning the scholarship. How to get the 100% scholarship? We mentioned that the TLS scholarship, and our team is responding to you at the same time with the links. You'll be able to have a look at our opportunity at the same time from our website. So unfortunately, we don't have online education at this moment. All our programs are taught on campus. So that's why it's for only campus education. Yes, for the offer scholarship, full scholarships, we mentioned that. You can check the link and you can check the full scholarships regarding the TLS. So where do you apply for scholarship? Yes, this is actually, we passed that question actually before. If you would like to apply for those scholarships, you have to apply for admission. And our admission team will be evaluating your application and will be giving you the scholarships which I mentioned before while evaluating your application. So if you are eligible for those scholarships, you will be able to get them at the time you get the decision, the admission decision at the same time. So away from the Tomorrow's Leader Scholarship, that which is actually we will be waiting till beginning of September to evaluate the applications because it's different application than the normal scholarships which we talked before. Yes, because we talk about, for example, the moving to the new campus. So we're expanding, as our team mentioned before, and hopefully very soon we'll be moving. It will be in the same city, by the way, but in order to offer more facilities for our students, and so we're expanding, and we'll be moving there. You will be able to offer the students the full dormitories capacity for our students. Okay, so for now, let me just check the questions. Yeah, do you offer any graduate assistantships? Yeah, actually, we do offer. So we have a limited number of scholarships for that. Is actually about the applications. We usually offer them to our students from the TLS. So actually the 20 awards which we mentioned before about Tomorrow's Scholarship, actually there are 5 of them for the graduate students. So at the same time, we offer some jobs at campus for our undergraduate students and undergraduate students. So we'll be able to guide the graduate students will be able to guide the undergraduate students with some courses, which is assistantship, what you called before. So Maybe we can go ahead and answer your questions after that. So for now, I will be talking about scholarship opportunities and support programs for the current students. So after enrolling, for example, you enrolled at the university and you were able to get, for example, 70% scholarship, already you collected it. So how can I increase my chances of getting 100% scholarship? Or even, for example, some partial scholarships around 18% or 90% or whatever. So there are some programs we actually issued, and we are trying as well to increase them for our current students. So one of our actually very well-known scholarship for the students like who already registered, it is the academic achievement scholarships. The academic achievement scholarships actually will be mainly about the enrolled students. So there are some conditions for that in order to be able to actually apply for the scholarship. So first of all, you have to study at least 1 year, which is composed of 2 semesters. So once you finish that 2 years, you'll be able to apply for the 3rd semester, actually, scholarship. So in your 3rd semester, you'll be able to apply for that. So before you start your own, your 3rd semester, you'll be able to be applying for the scholarship. And you have to have at least 3.00 CGPA and 3.5 for the last semester which you studied. 3.5 should be at least in that semester. So in total for the post semesters, or even later on, if you're in the 2nd class, 3rd class, or 4th class even, if you get 3 GPA, CGPA, sorry, and 3.5 in the last one you studied, the last semester you studied, you'll be able to put your name on the list of the academic achievement scholarships. So it's about as well, we divide those scholarships according to the programs. There are no limited number, by the way. Every year, our board of trustees are issuing a quota for that, which is actually minimum for each program can be 3 scholarships. So which will make it very competitive for the students actually, and will be very good for them to be joining. But the point is that here that which is actually the hint I'm giving you guys later. So if you will be able to put yourself in that list and to collect this scholarship, so what you have to do later is actually, this is actually only 1 semester scholarship, by the way. We did not mention that in this slider, but this is actually only 1 semester scholarship if you get the 100% scholarship. So it's not the full program scholarship. So actually it was meant to be like that, in order to allow students to be, you know, more competitive like with each other, to get always higher grades, and we increased the average CGPA and the GPA of our students. So we don't mean at all, for example, to give you only 1 semester and stop it from you. Uh, Actually, the opposite. We wanted you to have it every semester, and that's why we found this scholarship. So if, for example, if you get this scholarship for 1 semester, and you was successful of getting that, so you have to maintain the conditions, which is 3.00 as GPA and 3.5 of the last semester you studied. If you always will be maintaining these conditions, you will be able to renew it without being listed on the quota. So which means that the students who already get it before will be able to renew it every semester without, okay, being listed in that list, competitive list. So you just have to get every semester the same condition at least, and you'll be able to renew it every semester until graduation. And you can even be graduating with this scholarship rate. Well, this is the last actually program we have. Actually, it's not a scholarship itself. However, it's like somehow will be support for our students. So provisional registration is about actually offering some help for our students who are facing financial difficulties of not able to pay the semester fees at that time. So which I'm talking about the first installment of the semester. So actually the aim is not only of, for example, just giving you support of this semester. It's actually only we are postponing like the installment date. So you'll be able to start your education. Even though you're not able to pay, at that time, you still have a chance to study. So since our foundation, which found this university, okay, it's non-profit, we decided to follow this strategy with our students. Maybe some of our students, they don't know about that, the provisional registration, but many students are applying every semester and they are able to get that, and they are able even to pay later in very flexible time for their installments. So the conditions for that, it must be in a second year student at least, second, third, or fourth, and even master students, at least 2 CGPA, has no debt from previous semesters. So only the students who has no debts. Even, for example, if you have debt from the previous semesters, you have to close them and you have to pay them. And after that, you can apply for this one. And paying the registration fees, which is almost $100 every semester. And you have to apply to provisional session to the student affairs department we have here. So I know, guys, I talked too much today, but they're actually really important notes for you guys. So we passed that one, I think, Master Student Scholarship. So this is actually for the new students. We had to actually, I think it was mixed with the previous slides. So this is actually, we are offering master students 50% scholarship without looking into the grade. You should only be a bachelor graduate, and you'll be able to join the master programs we have. So, and it's valid for the whole duration of the studies. So, guys, that's all for our scholarship programs. Um, we are trying to add more scholarships programs, and we want to be more creative, and we want to find out how can we support the community, whether the local community or the international community. So if you have any suggestions, for example, for the future, we're talking about university, if you have any suggestion for us, for example, some scholarships or like that, please feel free to contact us and suggest for us some scholarships if you think that, for example, which can help us to help the community, the international community and the local community, because we look forward to help the students as much as we can and to support them. So our main aim is to give education for everyone. And this will we always maintain at Cyprus West University. And we look forward to help you guys in the future, whether now before enrolling or after enrolling even, because this is a foundation non-profit university at last. Yes, thank you guys for today. My presentation is finished today for today. I'm now going to answer your questions. So for now, I can start to answer questions, even though if not related with the scholarship today, I would be happy to answer today. So we still have almost 20 minutes from that. First of all, I will go with the scholarship questions. And after that, I will be shifting to the other topics questions. So start with the last one. Hello, sir. So he's asking for if he already studied 2 semesters already. So I think we have already some students from our university who are already studying here. Welcome, Bato. So he's mentioning that if I have had more than 3 GPA and over 3 point GPA last semester, am I guaranteed to get the scholarship? Well, it depends on I said before, it's competitive. Well, according to the quota we have, I will try to get as much quota as possible. But I mentioned for each program, there are 3 scholarships. Whether it's full scholarship or 80% scholarship or 90% scholarship, we will be listing them according to the GPA and CGPA. Together we make the matrix and we list them according to that. So we we see from each program. So each program has different lists, and then we combine this list together. So when we combine this list together, we see the students who already won these scholarships. If they will be successful to join the semester and, for example, to get this scholarship, I'm not talking about the full scholarship. If they register, they will be to join that and to get it. If not, we will be transferred to the waiting list students. But as I mentioned that before, to get it the first time is competitive. But when you first time you get it, it will be only renewed, which will not be able, to actually will not be included in the other lists, which will be competitive for the students. So only you'll be renewed without conditions of other, I mean, like making them as ranking and following, blah, blah, blah. So I'm now going to choose another question. What does it take to have a scholarship? Well, the question is not totally clear, but to have the scholarship, as I mentioned before, you have to apply for admission and accept the TLS, Tomorrow's Scholarship. You will be able to collect one of the scholarships which was mentioned in the slides. By the way, guys, I will be sharing with you later on for the students who joined our webinar today. I will be sharing with you the slides today, the presentation, and the recording of the webinar. So you will be able to actually check them later. So it just need to apply for admission, as mentioned. So is there a link for a student jobs application? Well, and how do I apply for student jobs in campus? Well, so the question here that we have a student portal over here. Okay, I think that we had a technical issue over here. So I'm back, guys. So let's just continue. I'm very sorry again, guys. I think I have trouble, some problems with my internet, I think. No worries. I'm going to continue again. So just a minute. We are trying to solve this one as soon as possible. Apologies again. Yes, guys, again. So just we have almost like 15 minutes. I hope my internet will be okay for now. So since our team now is answering most of your questions, and I want to pick some questions, so like, which I think that you guys, all of you can benefit from that. When you announce the results of scholarship, actually we do announce the results actually with the admission decision for the all scholarships except the Tomorrow's Leader scholarship, which will be announced by the second week of September. We will try to make it with the first week of September. We know that it's somehow late, but we are starting our education for the fall semester at the end of the September, usually. Registration fee of university there. So this is actually for current registered students. The registration fee are usually with the together actually with the tuition fee itself. However, the students who are getting full scholarship, they will be able to just pay $100 per semester. Is there any specific time that you guys want to inform us moving to the new campus? Yes, for sure. Currently already they started already with the campus construction. Well, I'm not having all the full detailed information. However, for sure, will be announced very soon regarding moving to the new campus. Just unfortunately now I have not that much information regarding the new campus. Once I have the full information, for sure, we'll be announcing on our social media and everywhere. Thank you so much. Your university customer service is 5. Thank you. Thank you. Can we secure a job, graduate assistantships in the university to cover for our tuition? Yes, for sure. So we are actually in need of the graduate assistants. So moreover, we're gonna open more programs, more graduate programs and PhD programs in the future. So we are going to add more programs for that, and for sure more opportunities will be for you guys. So it will be helping you later to cover your tuition, and moreover, to be paid for that. So since we'll be having a load, teaching load later, if possible for that, for example, the laboratories and everything. And moreover, not only for graduate, by the way, guys, it's as well for undergraduate students. We are offering some jobs over here in our university. We already have some students, some undergraduate students working with us, and they're actually best students. Actually, we see sometimes, we believe that our students can work even better than us. We are the ones who are actually full-time staff. We see them that they're working even better than us. So we believe that our students should have a place and actually a quota in our administrative staff. Okay, I'm trying just two applicants with the new apply for an MBA program, get a graduate teachers. How do I go with the TLS? Well, we will be announcing soon, very soon, the opening of the scholarship. It will be once the fall semester is open, admission is open, we'll be opening it. Most probably it will be like 3 weeks later. We will be sending you special email for all the students who joined the webinar a special email, how to go with the application, the steps, and detailed steps I'm talking about here. So to be able to go step by step and how you be able to get some hints from us, from me especially. Look, because we know how the way we are actually checking the applications. So from my experience with the reviewing the TLS applications, I will give you some hints, and later maybe we can make a special webinar on March, and I can invite you guys again regarding the TLS scholarship only, how to write the essay, for example, and what are the factors we are looking for in essay, and regarding the papers you need to submit, well, the awards, all this stuff. If you want, guys, I can later arrange another webinar by end of March. Okay. Sorry, last question. I applied 2 weeks back. I'm tracking my application, but the program is I applied is not yet approved. Okay. Usually you have actually, guys, you have your student counselors. They are the ones who are actually responsible for you for the whole procedure. If you have one, please contact them. If you don't have one, contact then our admission department. They will be able to help you with that, whether on our main line, we have support line on our website, international.cw.edu.tr. You can visit our website there, and there is actually in the corner, down corner, is an option to contact us via WhatsApp, Telegram, or all of them. So feel free to contact anywhere from where you feel comfortable. Just contact us from there, and we will be redirected to the responsible person who will be guiding you with that. Yes, I know, but I'm saying something like certificate or so. I didn't see your question maybe before, that's why. Visa process is easy or difficult? Okay, this is actually was planned to be mentioned in the following webinar. So by the way, guys, I'm actually happy to invite you on our next webinar, which will be on Friday, this Friday. It will be about admission and registration. Our speaker will be Ms. Nazmiya Malak. She is the coordinator of our admission and registration unit. She will be discussing with you the whole procedure, admission procedure, registration procedure, arrival, visa, OKTO all this stuff. However, I want just to make some points over here. Actually, the visa process. Actually, if you do have in your country Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus embassy or representatives, you'll be able to apply for a visa, education visa over there. If not, then you can apply for education visa from our from Turkish embassies. However, in the near future, we are actually working very closely with our Ministry of Interior to start with our electronic visa. So the e-visa will make your job very easy, and you don't have to go so many places, and you make all your stuff online. So the e-visa will be very good for you guys in the future, and we will update you very soon regarding the e-visa. They are now working on it, and hopefully maybe we can start with it with the fall semester. So I mean, like by May or June. So they mentioned before that the Minister of Interior mentioned that we are going to test it with the spring semester. However, we will not get any update yet. Hopefully, we will start with it with the fall semester. Well, for applying for the graduate assistantships, will be only when you come to the campus. So you apply directly to the institute by yourself, and then they are selective with that one. This is regarding the assistantships. Away from that, you can apply for the Tomorrow's Scholarship, which will be till August 31, 2023. You can apply over there online before even you come. What about the flight? So mainly our flight is through Turkey. First, you have to book a transit flight via Turkey, and then you can come to Ercan, ECN airport. So you don't forget that you have to to book the flight for that destination. So the flights actually they are not expensive, and our government, by the way, is working on decreasing the prices of the tickets. So hopefully, it will be good news very soon. Bank statement is required for Cyprus? No, absolutely no. So it's not about here for Cyprus itself, but maybe it's required for Turkish embassy. So, well, our team is very fast answering you guys, so I'm not able to get all the questions. Okay. Please, guys, don't share your PIN codes or your WhatsApp number or your email address over here in the chat. Please write privately if you want or send an email. So I'll be able now. I'll now just write on the email now the international at cw.edu.tr. This is our email address, and I'm writing it again because it's shared with us. And international.cw.edu.tr is our website. So feel free to contact us from there. We will be helping you very soon. Can I connect you on WhatsApp? Yes, for sure, you guys. You can go ahead and connect us on WhatsApp. Connect with us on WhatsApp or our main line on the website. If I apply for international graduate, undergraduate, 65%, will I be able to get it? Well, even you can get up to 70% scholarship. Well, you just go ahead and apply. Our deadline for admission will be very soon, like maybe like 1 month from now. So don't worry, you still have time, but there is a long procedure actually waiting for you, whether from the application till arrival. So don't wait, don't waste your time at all. Go ahead. Even if you are not sure about like joining now, you better apply as soon as possible because we consider the students who apply before than the new ones. Well, if you don't have your passport to apply, actually it's a requirement, by the way, but you can apply for by your ID, but you will not be able to arrive to North Cyprus with that. So you have to get one passport as soon as possible. But you still have you can apply with ID card. Your diploma, you can check our requirements, admission requirements. Our team now will be answering you in details and give you the link regarding the admission requirements. Any application fee want to discuss, we are talking with someone for sure, guys. So if you visit I will be now sharing with you guys our appointment system, by the way. We do offer the service of student counseling, personal counseling. You can arrange an online meeting, talk with our student counselor face to face, and you can talk with them and discuss with them all your questions. And they will be happy to answer you, whether by any mean of communication, whether online meeting or anything. There is the link on our website. I will be now sharing with you guys the link. Just a minute. So from there, you can take the appointment with our student counselors. Okay, now I'm texting. Okay, I'm sharing with you guys. This is the link. You can registration fee is 200 or what? No, it's $100 per semester, $200 per year. Yes, but if this is only for full scholarship students, so if you are a partial scholarship student, so you are already paying it. You're paying it with your tuition fee. Okay, so undergraduate student can take her spouse or kid. Student spouse can do a job. Actually, students are allowed to have part-time jobs. Yes, after registration, like I just want to really put into consideration this point, that after registration, you'll be able to take your spouse and kid. You can call them here and you can even invite them to live with you here. But you better guys come first, register, and then after that you can invite your spouse and kids. So they're able to come here. This is my advice according to my experience. The student spouse can do job. Well, not sure about my information. Like I don't want to say yes now because there are some updates on the the rights of job, like who can work here. Well, I have we our staff now will be taking your name and we will be responding to you as soon as possible with the correct information. Well, how much is the undergraduate course per year if one does not get sponsorship? Well, if at least you get 60% scholarship, you can even get more. Uh, so our team now will be sharing with you the link for tuition fee. You will find out how much it costs. So guys, um, thank you for today. We came to the end now for our webinar. Actually, I'm very happy that we have seen you today in our webinar. And if you have any question, please don't hesitate to contact us. Go ahead, visit our website, and there are the communication means mentioned list over there. So you'll be able to see the contact us button. You just click there and you choose which way you want to contact us, and we'll be happy to answer all your questions. Or go ahead, even arrange an online meeting with our student counselors, and we'll be happy to help you with the whole procedure. You guys, I'm actually suggesting for you to follow up the whole steps with your student counselors because they already know the whole procedure and you don't have to be worried about it at all. They are the team assigned by us to you guys to help you with the whole procedure. So feel free to contact them anytime and you can ask them any question you want. And the same team actually will be following up with our customer services team. So they will be answering your questions on the social media or WhatsApp, Telegram, or other channels. Please forward your questions from now and later on to our email or our social media channels and WhatsApp and Telegram. Thank you for coming today. Thanks a lot. I'm really happy to see you today here. And I would like again to remind you that we have another webinar on Friday. The same time, we will be sending you very soon the link to join. And we love CWU. Hope to see you on campus very soon. Thanks for joining our webinar. See you soon.